Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving right into a massive issue keeping telecom executives awake at night, the stark reality of the 5G investment case. Look, we all know the story. We've spent years and a fortune building out these incredible ultra-fast network capabilities, but right now, 5G slicing revenue is completely stalling. So we're going to break down exactly why that's happening, and more importantly, how we can actually fix it without ripping out your entire existing infrastructure. Here is our agenda for today. 1. The slicing revenue problem. 2. The AI native operations solution. 3. The TMF Catalyst project. 4. Meet RapX. And 5. Your call to action. Section 1. The slicing revenue problem, leaving money on the table. Let's confront the elephant in the room. You funded the RAN refresh, right? You deployed standalone cores. The network itself actually works beautifully, and slicing works. But commercially, there's a massive disconnect. Just listen to this quote from Henry Calvert, the head of networks at the GSMA. He points out that we are leaving $127 billion on the table at the moment. That is a serious, industry-level wake-up call regarding all that high-margin enterprise revenue we've been promising our boards for years. $127 billion. Just take a second and let the sheer scale of that number sink in. That is the unbelievable gap between the amazing 5G capabilities we built and the actual revenue we're capturing today. But here's the real kicker. The bottleneck isn't the network. The network is completely ready to go. The laggard here is actually your operational support system, your OSS. So what is it that legacy systems just completely failed to handle? Well, it really comes down to what we call an ephemeral service. You see, legacy OSS was built for static connections, like those old MPLS circuits that stay online for years at a time. But 5G? It's spinning up high-margin, short-lived events. Think of a dedicated network slice for a sold-out stadium concert that only needs to exist for a 4-hour window, or an automated drone patrolling a port for exactly 18 minutes. The network provisions these instantly, but a legacy OSS literally can't monitor them, can't track the inventory, and it for sure can't bill for them properly. Section 2. The AI native operations solution, teaching an old OSS new tricks. Okay, so how do we fix this without a terrifying, risky rip and replace of your whole operational stack? When you compare legacy systems to modern solutions, the operational gap is pretty obvious. Legacy OSS relies on static topology, requires everything to be pre-registered, and takes hours or even days for root cause analysis. Plus, every time a temporary service tears down, it sets off massive alarm noise. But an AI native overlay completely flips the script. It gives you real-time mapping and dynamic modeling. It scopes root cause analysis to specific missions in seconds. And most importantly, it understands that an automated teardown isn't a network failure, it's just the successful end of a billable event. You absolutely need this overlay to see and manage what your 5G network is actually doing. Section 3. The TMF Catalyst project. Real-world proof at DTW Ignite 2026. Now let's move past the theory, because this isn't just some pie-in-the-sky roadmap for 2030. This is live software managing physical hardware today. At the DTW Ignite 2026 Catalyst project, Robax, Wavelo, CGI, and BT Group teamed up to build a real-world, 3-site drone surveillance scenario. Picture this. It's a wonderfully messy, mission-critical port security network managing 113 different devices, including 30 Percepto drones. It's a tangible, boots-on-the-ground proof of concept showing true end-to-end, slice-aware operations. And this right here is the true I-can-see-it moment. Instead of looking at a static, boring row in a database, an ephemeral service actually exists as a moving object in physical space. You can literally track an active drone mission on a geospatial map in real time, watching it hit waypoints while monitoring its telemetry all at once. It's like watching a living, breathing network. And underneath the surface, it gets even cooler. The network topology graph is dynamically updating in real time. As those drones fly around and re-anchor to different 5G antennas, the topology is constantly changing. In a legacy OSS, every single one of those changes looks like a failure, triggering alarm storms that totally overwhelm your operations center. But the AI native layer understands the context. It reshapes the topology every 60 seconds without creating any of that false positive noise. The results of this closed-loop operation are honestly staggering. Just look at the hard numbers. Instantiating a service takes less than 5 seconds. If a switch port flaps and threatens a drone's connection, mission-scoped root cause analysis pinpoints the issue in under 30 seconds, so you can fix it before breaching your SLA. And to me, this is the best part. The entire process, from a drone booting up on a pad to your billing systems actually recognizing the revenue, takes less than 60 seconds. That is incredibly fast.
Section 4. Meet RapHacks, your AI-native operations layer.
Let's formally introduce the technology making all of this cross-domain correlation possible. Meet RapHacks. It's an AI-native service assurance and observability platform that's built specifically to sit right alongside your existing old OSS and teach it how to handle dynamic, slice-aware operations. It ingests all that crazy telemetry from your network, edge compute, and application layers and correlates the whole shebang in real time. Now, you might be wondering, is this going to take years to implement? Absolutely not. You don't need a massive transformation project. You can deploy this overlay and reach production-grade operations in a structured 6-month roadmap. You start with unified observability in months 1 and 2. By month 4, you've got correlation for that rapid root cause analysis. Month 5 brings in dynamic service modeling, and by month 6, you're fully integrated with your BSS for automated billing. It is fast, it's practical, and it gets you to revenue way quicker. Section 5, your call to action. Reclaim the $127 billion. We've seen the massive revenue gap, right? And we know exactly what the operational bottleneck is. It's time to stop waiting for operations to catch up to the billions you've already invested in your network. Start the conversation today. Reach out and book a 30-minute briefing to walk through your specific network scenarios. Just head over to rapax.app or shoot an email to sales@rapax.app. I'm going to leave you with this one provocative question to take back to your teams. You built the network. You defended the CapEx. You absolutely have the ability to deliver incredible dynamic services. But are you running 2030 services on a year 2000 OSS? If you are, the solution is right in front of you. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to go start that conversation with RapHacks today.